Okay, hello everyone. So let's see where we are today. Yesterday, basically, we opened and rallied, held support at these previous weeks. Point of control, breakout to new highs, broke out the summer high, now trading below. Perhaps need to see if we can hold any kind of support here at yesterday's close and what price will do at this yesterday's highs if we have any continuation or a double top and then short for the target down to 700s. Scale out the position here, first target. Now need to see if we flashed at initial balance low or if this is just going to hold here and then grind higher. To this trade 30 minutes, of course if it stops me out then it will be another matter, but I would like to allow to this short 30 minutes to see if it can develop towards the downside. We're looking for yesterday's high breakout here and see how further up can this extend. Failed to hold below an even tag initial balance low again. Ideal scenario for this short will be for price to give us a pullback down to 800 or volume weighted average price. Scale out the position here for a few points. We need to see now if closing to the trend of that we have a retest and a failure here and then a continuation towards the downside, or if this is gradually can hold and grind higher and higher. You can see here price faked out the highs here, now tending to trend towards 800s. Of course, let's see if this will happen. Also worth mentioning that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days straight up for DAX, so perhaps this can be considered a kind of overbought area. Of course, we'll know after the fact, this is all hypothetical. We can see just like a higher here, so the most likely is to continue hard towards 11,000. Although might give some kind of pullback like 800s or 750s. Here we are a few hours later and we can see that price failed here after iPhone numbers faked out, failed above here, failed here, shorted here, or held a long for a continuation, although this didn't happen. Outside of Bollinger Band, failed to hold above. We need to see now if this will be able to go towards this 770, 750 area. Second scale out of the position here, need to see how further down initial balance low or even lower. Here we are a few hours later prior to European to US cash open, and we can see price held resistance here at yesterday's highs and just balancing here with holding above midpoint of initial balance area. I need to see now if gradually we find momentum towards the downside and we'll go down to 750s, still holding short position for this scenario. From here, scale out here and here, willing to hold for further downside. As a range, daily is a small range, so perhaps can expand. Of course, we need to see which side this will be. Price at initial balance low of the day here, scale out further the position. Need to see if we see further downside at the US cash open. Another scale out of the position here at the breakdown. Need to see if this will hold below US cash opening price and give us a trade down, continuation down to 750s. Also worth mentioning the daily chart here, which touched higher Bollinger Band, failed at yesterday's highs. Now need to see if it can go down at these 700s level, what it will do there. Still support so far here at yesterday's value area low to the tick, now trading higher. Need to see what it does at 800s, if this will continue towards the downside or if it finds any kind of balancing up and down within the day's range. We need to be cautious for this upside here because we see NYSE TICK here trending, making new lows while price is moving higher, so there's some kind of divergence here. We need to see if this will sustain above or if this will trade lower. Price just hit it very high here and yesterday's point of control. This is key level to see if we have any continuation further upside or if this is going to fail and give a reversal, although straight line up here. Scale out the position here. It's important to see the levels for the day in correlation with yesterday's levels. So here we have point of control and here we have value high of today's session. You can see great retest here and then price reversing, failure above 800. Also mention this NYSE TICK divergence, price pushing higher straight up and very methodically here, and NYSE TICK hasn't been up to plus 800 or plus 1000 extreme overbought levels. Although if SPY reverses further, of course this will lead further downside for DAX to make a new low potentially. Has to break all these initial balance low levels and first hour of cash trading low. Okay, so now we're pushing higher, scale out further the position here, though I thought this can go squeeze up again, although now NYSE TICK can see the inverse correlation here. We had a rally while this failed to extend higher. Of course this was spoofed up and now trading where it should, because the underlying stocks just making lower loss instead of the index which is trying to push higher. Need to see now we hit minus 800, need to see if we trend lower and we find a blip towards the further downside. Trade down move on DAX here, very nice failure at this methodical move above volume weighted average price and 800s to the tick here at value area high in a higher Bollinger Band. We need to see now what we'll do if price goes at this previous weekly high up to 750s or so, if it breaks likely towards 700s. Flatten the position here since this morning up to 814s down to 760s. Need to see if we find further downside though. Need to see if we'll hold this 750s area here for a short-term bounce at least. Initially kind of bounced here but failed to hold support. Now need to see if we find further downside as we get closer to the European cash close towards 700s. Okay, so here we are once again at the European cash close, and let's have a summary what happened today. So we immediately held support at this balance high. I got short here, scale out here the position for potential downside. Of course this didn't happen and flat scratched a couple of trades here, then shorted up here and scale out here, then shorted this trade, worked very nicely, 4 profit targets down here. This short additional to this trade here of course could be held further downside, but thought this can like continue squeezing up towards the upside. Very nice trading levels here on yesterday's highs early in the morning here, then on this August highs here, multiple retests here and failures, especially this one here on the US session, then down to this week's highs. Now since this initial idea to go long here, price is already above. Of course I didn't hold the position. Need to see if it can go up to like 780s or what we'll do after the. If you want to join the live sessions I do for the European cash trading session every day on DAX, you can go on my Twitter page here at this name and click on the pin to it here at this link. At this link here, this will prompt you to a PayPal service in order to subscribe and get the password for the live screen sharing trading room for 19 euros a month. Of course this is a monthly subscription once a month. You can just click log in here and then you will able to purchase this option. Of course you can cancel free at any time and contact me if you wish so.